Don't be scared of the change. Scared to be the new kid.
I have been reacting to and breaking down Eminem's music for the past 2 years here on YouTube. One of the most common songs I get asked to react to, though, is Mockingbird. It would be a flat-out lie if I said I've never heard Mockingbird. I have heard this song before, but it's been several years since I have listened to it. So since it's been such a long time that I have looked into this song, I'm gonna go ahead and check it out today. Let's go ahead and get into Eminem Mockingbird.
Yeah, I know sometimes things may not always make sense to you right now, but hey, what Daddy always tell you, straighten up, little soldier, stiffen up that upper lip. What you crying about? You got me. Haley, I know you miss your mom, and I know you miss your dad when I'm gone, but I'm trying to give you the life that I never had. I can see you sad, even when you smile, even when you laugh, I can see it in your eyes. Deep inside you wanna cry, cause you're scared. I ain't there, Daddy's with you in your prayers. No more crying, wipe them tears. Daddy's here, no more nightmares. We gon' pull together through it, we gon' do it. Laney uncle's crazy, ain't he? Yeah, but he loves you, girl, and you better know it. We're all we got in this world, when it spins, when it swirls, when it whirls, when it twirls. Two little beautiful girls looking puzzled in a daze. I know it's confusing you. Daddy's always on the move, mama's always on the news. I try to keep you sheltered from it, but somehow it seems the harder that I try to do that, the more it backfires on me. All the things growing up as daddy that he had to see, daddy don't want you to see, but you see just as much as he did. We did not.
You gotta respect Eminem for creating a song like this. A lot of parents will sweep under the rug all the things that went wrong in someone's childhood, and they don't want to own up to their part of it. But Eminem's like, I'm trying the best that I can, but I'm also going to give you this song as an explanation, but also something to listen to when I'm not there, because so you can know I'm always there with you, even if I'm not physically. And that just speaks volumes about his character as a person.
It's daddy that he had to see. Daddy don't want you to see, but you see just as much as he did. We did not plan it to be this way, your mother and me, but things have got so bad between us. I don't see us ever being together ever again, like we used to be when we was teenagers. But then of course everything always happens for a reason. I guess it was never meant to be, but it's just something we have no control over, and that's what destiny is. But no more worries, rest your head and go to sleep. Maybe one day we'll wake up and this'll all just be a dream. Now hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Stiffen that upper lip up, little lady. I told ya, daddy's here to hold ya through the night. I know mommy's not here right now, and we don't know why. We feel how we feel inside. It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise mama's gonna be alright. It's funny, I remember back one year when daddy had no money. Mommy wrapped the Christmas presents up and stuck them under the tree and said some of them were from me, cause daddy couldn't buy them. I'll never forget that Christmas. I sat up the whole night crying, cause daddy felt like a bum. See, daddy had a job, but his job was to keep the food on the table for you and mom. And at the time, every house that we lived in either kept getting broken into and robbed or shot up on the block. And your mom was saving money for you in a jar, trying to start a piggy bank for you so you could go to college. Almost had $1,000 till someone broke in and stole it. And I know it hurt so bad it broke your mama's heart, and it seemed like everything was just starting to fall apart. Mom and dad was arguing a lot, so mama moved back on the Chalmers in a flat 1-bedroom apartment, and dad moved back to the other side of 8 Mile on Novara.
You know, I feel like this song has really helped a lot of people. And what I mean by that is this situation that Eminem is talking about with his family, about going through divorce and things falling apart, and everything that could go wrong is happening in these girls' lives right now. And I feel like there's parents that hear this song and also are like, damn, I feel the same way. But also if you're a kid and you see your parents going through it and you heard this song, you're like, man, this kind of like gives me weird comfort. I feel less alone. And it's just so wild to me how Eminem's music tends to touch so many people's lives. And I don't know if that was intention. I don't think that was his intention when he wrote it. I think he genuinely wanted to be there for his daughter, but that's what makes this man such an incredible artist. His music moves people in ways that he probably never thought it ever would.
Chalmers in a flat 1-bedroom apartment, and dad moved back to the other side of 8 Mile on Novara. And that's when daddy went to California with his CD and met Dr. Dre, and flew you and mama out to see me. But daddy had to work, you and mama had to leave me. Then you started seeing daddy on the TV, and mama didn't like it, and you and Laney were too young to understand it. Papa was a Rolling Stone, mama developed a habit, and it all happened too fast for either one of us to grab it. I'm just sorry you were there and had to witness it firsthand, cause all I ever wanted to do was just make make you proud. Now I'm sitting in this empty house, just reminiscing, looking at your baby pictures. It just trips me out to see how much you both have grown. It's almost like your sisters now. Wow, I guess you pretty much are. And Daddy's still here. Laney, I'm talking to you too. Daddy's still here. I like the sound of that chair. It's got a ring to it, don't it? Shh, Mama's only gone for the moment now.
You know, this song kind of gave me an awakening for a moment there. No parent, I don't think they ever intend to not be the best thing in the world for their kids. They never intend to lose their job. They never intend to, lose the house. They don't want all these bad things to happen, but sometimes that does happen in childhood or when you have a kid, and it can be out of your control, but can also be the product of your own consequences. But the way that Eminem just made me kind of understand there for a moment, every parent wants to be their kid's superhero, and it hurts them when they can't meet those standards. I could just feel his emotion when he was talking there in that last verse, how he just wanted to be the best that he could for his kids, and that was just really eye-opening for me.
Sound of that chair, it's got a ring to it, don't it? Shh, Mama's only gone for the moment. Now hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Stiffen that up, pull it up, little lady. I told ya, Daddy's here to hold ya through the night. I know Mommy's not here right now, and we don't know why. We feel how we feel inside. It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise Mama's gonna be alright. And if you ask me to, Daddy's gonna buy you a Mockingbird. I'ma give you the world. I'ma buy a diamond ring for you. I'ma sing for you. I'll do anything for you to see you smile. And if the Mockingbird don't sing and that ring don't shine, I'ma break that birdie's neck. I go back to the jeweler who sold it to you and make him meet every carat. Don't f with that.
You could see that Eminem loved his kids immensely, and it's wild to think about how your parents are supposed to be your first protectors, and when you lose them, man, it turns you into a very different person because you always have to protect yourself. The song is just honestly invoking a lot of emotion in me because I can just relate to it so much, and I'm just so glad that Eminem actually released this, and I'm glad that I decided to do this reaction today because it made me feel a little bit better about some of the things I've been through, and not listening to this song for such a long time, I just really forgot how impactful it actually is. So guys, let me know down in the comments, what's that one Eminem song that's a real tearjerker for you? Let me know down below, and in the meantime, check out another one of my Eminem reactions. They should be popping up any moment. Thank you again for watching, y'all, and have a great day, guys.